Hey y'all.
Hey everybody.
How are you?
What's up?
And a happy Thursday to everybody on this bright, wonderful Thursday here. We're located in Jacksonville, Florida. I am your host for this evening for the Impact Radio Show, Vanessa Davis.
And I am your executive producer, Reverend J Frederick, the African gentleman.
Hey y'all.
Hey, it is Thursday.
With a span of over 1.3 million listeners covering North Florida and Southern Georgia, peace and welcome to everybody on the broadcast to the Impact Radio Show presented by the Florida Star newspaper. We will be having a great evening together because there is so much going on in and around town. And we'll also be joined by the African gentleman for our impactful moment. So,
yes,
you do not want to miss this show. You want to stay tuned and you want to stay active because we've been giving out tickets. And I want to remind Capri, and I don't remember the other gentleman's name, but I do have it written down on your ticket. Do not forget, you have tickets awaiting you at Will Call on the Ritz. And if you guys tune in today, you might win some tickets today too.
Listen, I like tomorrow. free.
We all like free. But before we get too far into it, do business with one of the oldest Black-owned media companies in America. Now, more than ever, it's important for you to support independent and locally owned media. Weekly subscriptions are available at thefloridastar.com, thefloridastar.com. Opio's in town.
I saw that. Opio was in town.
Thefloridastar.com. If you see Opio, you can ask him right on there. Say, hey, man. Can I get a subscription? He's gonna say, please just go to the Florida Star.
He really will. Tell him to call into the show too.
For those of you going out this fine Thursday, if you are getting dressed for a nice night out, like we are dressed for a nice evening out, call in now. We are listening in and around the area to see what's going on tonight. We know Thursdays is the night to go out. We know the Culture Lounge is going on tonight. They got some stuff. Karaoke and Lyricist Live is always live.
Always live.
And there's a plenty of events to occupy your Thursday. So please check in with the crew, what y'all got going on tonight. Please call 766-9285 or 766-3401. You know, I didn't do the 904 area code. Yeah. That's what I forgot. Anyways, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. It's been a really, really good day.
It has been a Thursday. These weeks,
yes,
just be weakening.
It really do be weakening. But hey, the tribe been showing up, getting ready for Wakanda Forever. Man, I saw the beautiful Al-Baghdad today, and I got real jealous. Real jealous. So you know, I haven't went to. But yeah, it happened to us all. But hey, Jacksonville, y'all do me a favor. Can y'all not wait to Saturday to try to get stuff by Thursday? Because it won't happen. Please. If you were trying to get Wakanda Forever ready, tomorrow was the cutoff for like the special orders.
All right. So for all of you that are still trying to get your white and you want to represent in some African style clothes, hit up your African gentleman by tomorrow so you can be ensured that your outfit will be here on time for the premiere. You don't want to go half stepping.
You don't. Because we not. We finna tear it down.
We
finna tear it down.
As we always do. Next week, we will be doing another impactful moment with some Reverend CJ, probably. We've been working hard with Shanna. I know you guys saw Shanna on the show last week. She did an excellent job.
She did.
So we have some great stuff coming up for you guys. There's some wonderful things in store. And we're really excited to be doing this every Thursday. So I want to give a specific shout out to Brittany. She said she was going to be listening. So what's up, Brittany? And I want to give a shout out to Zandria, and the family. If you're listening, y'all take it easy. All right. We're going to jump into a quick news break, if you don't mind.
Yep.
For the listeners of the Victory Station, 1360 AM and 94.7 FM. Fresh from the presses off the Florida Star, TD Bank opens first community-centered store in Jacksonville's Normandy neighborhood. Now, this is a little spicy tea because this news is from October 29th. And I'm going to go ahead and read the headline. TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, opened its newest store in Jacksonville's Normandy neighborhood. This location represents the bank's first community-centered store, providing a dedicated space for community members and TD Bank colleagues to meet, educate, and provide resources about financial health. The event included a ribbon-cutting ceremony, opening remarks, and check presentation, and a community event featuring music, games, a photo booth, food, and prizes. Man, these fall festivals, boy.
It was a million of them going on at one time.
So they had a nice big festival there. Now here's a little bit of tea that I just heard. It is not TD Bank, but I heard TIAA Bank is changing the name. And the field will be changing the name too.
So that means Alltel is going through another makeover?
Oh, don't call it Alltel.
So I'm just saying, man.
See, at this point...
I just call it the bank, because the bank, you just got to call it the bank, because you're going to run out of initials.
I mean, and that's the only entity that has enough money to take care of the Jaguars. Speaking of the Jaguars, so close but no cigar. Giants squeaked by the Jags in a thriller. This was on October 29th by Bruce Hope. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the verge, but can't seem to get over the hump. Their latest loss came at the hands of the visiting New York Giants Sunday, falling 1 yard short on the final play of the game on a play reminiscent of the Tennessee Titans in the Super Bowl.
I had PTSD watching that game
against the St. Louis Rams about 22 years ago. Man.
Here's some other frustration with that, because my team, since this is the Florida and Georgia start,
there we go.
The Atlanta Falcons suspended Calvin Ridley to the Jags.
Well, for the Georgia Star, Daryl Baker wrote, the Falcons were unable to beat Brady and lose to Tampa.
Listen, thank God for bad kickers, because I missed twice, and I shouted every time. Yes, I did. But we first place.
Well, the Georgia Star reports that the absence of a Cordell Patterson and a Kyle Pitts.
Yes.
And how do you say his name?
Cordero Patterson.
Thank you.
Number 84, best running back in NFC South.
Okay.
Kyle Pitts.
Right. But he wasn't there, though.
He was not.
It was Kyle Pitts.
But Algier ran all over them boys, though.
Well, they were neither on offense, and it was apparent we missed them. The Falcons definitely missed them. It's going to be all right.
It is.
It is, because the Florida team won it. This is the Florida and Georgia. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, another headline. Why is the Florida bar trying to silence these two civil rights attorneys? In late May 2021, the Florida jury awarded Kenyan native Dr. Bayalawo Rope $2.75 million in his racial discrimination suit against Advent Health, formerly known as Florida Hospital. The verdict was a historic civil rights victory in the Central Florida area. Then, 1 week later, on a late Friday afternoon, Judge Kevin Reese overturned the jury's verdict and declared Advent Health the winner. So if you're interested in learning more about that story and why it seems like the Florida bar is trying to silence these two attorneys, visit thefloridastar.com. Another headline. Black female excellence takes center stage at St. Jude's Spirit of the Dream. An astronaut, doctor, and a nonprofit executive have been honored for outstanding achievements in advancing life-saving missions of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. All good things for St. Jude, man, yes. Right? They're helping the kids with cancer. It's something that I cannot do. So all good things to people who are doing those great things for the world. All right. And just to let you guys know, for some Black male excellence, a Black professor was awarded the Genius Grant with a $800K stipend for his literary work. Keith Lehman, an award-winning author and English professor at Rice University in Houston, Texas, has been awarded the MacArthur Fellowship, the prestigious honor commonly known as the Genius Grant. Yeah. The award comes with $800K that he plans to use to work on artful connections between middle school students in Houston and Jackson, Mississippi. Wow.
That's a big wow.
That's what's up.
And when I heard about it, like they try to diminish what it was about just because a black man won. I'm like, no, don't, you can't. No, it's still a Genius Award. He earned them flowers.
We are happy to report that, and we are so thankful that you guys are listening, that you're tuning in. We got somebody on the live, and we got some comments coming in. So please do not turn the dial. Stay with us when we come back for an impactful moment and some events going on around town you do not want to miss.
You do not.
Peace. Cred.
Welcome back to the Impact Radio Show presented by the Florida Star. Don't forget to do business with a trailblazing, female-owned, independent media company. Help preserve the legacy of Miss Clary McLaughlin by supporting the Florida Star today. Please ask your favorite local business to carry a current issue. More information at thefloridastar.com, thefloridastar.com, and I got to do it, thefloridastar.com.
You know what? Anyways, it's time for the Certified Thursday Night Rundown. This event rundown is, as always, brought to you by the Ritz Theater and Museum. Guess what, y'all? Tomorrow is amateur night. Woo!
Why y'all won't let me be the Sandman? I keep applying.
No.
And y'all won't. All right.
You know, we would love a Sandman. I would love a Sandman. If you think you got Sandman material or Sandman possibilities, holla. Because that would be hilarious.
Can I get the broom?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, but what you need to come out to is come and support your favorite cousin, DJ Will.
Yes.
He is always at the Ritz representing, helping us out. And, you know, for this particular November putting on the Ritz, it's highlighting veterans in the military community. So
shout out to my sister, my pops.
Love to support the military community and, you know, help them showcase their art. It's a beautiful opportunity to come and see some people win some money for their talent. So please come out to the Ritz tomorrow. I think 8:00. The doors are open at 7, if I'm not mistaken. If you haven't bought your ticket, I believe it's not that expensive.
It shouldn't, no.
So
but definitely come out and shout out Cheerweir from Jacksonville. Got to do that. Got to.
And it's just a nice night out. And the exhibit that's currently up is called Through Our Eyes, Female-Led Legacies on November 20th. I got to shout out my girl, Adriana. She held us down at the art walk last night. She's doing a free journaling exercise. So on Sunday the 20th, it's the third Sunday, you can come out to the playground at the Ritz and check out what we got going on. More information at theritzjacksonville.com. RITZJACKSONVILLE.com.
You really spelled it out.
Oh man, don't do me like that. Sometimes you got to spell it out for people. Sometimes people don't even hear it. You got to spell it out.
I feel you.
So, on that note, can you read us one of these good events while I change it up?
Yes, the Real Black Friday, hosted by Jack's Melanin Market.
Right. Oh yeah. Yes. Their 6th annual Black Friday market. That's going to be on Friday. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, it says join us for our annual Black Friday, Melon Market, Friday, November 25th, 2022, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right, y'all. Now listen, they said 11 to 4.
11 to 4.
For those of you that wake up at 11,
you will be too late.
You need to get there before 3 to actually enjoy it, right? The cake queen usually sells out 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm probably trying to chase Takesha down as soon as I see her.
Get there by 1. All right, and that's
because if you come to my tent by 11:30.
Anywhere down Asa Philip Randolph Boulevard, you should know where you're going. You're out east, Jack's Melanin Market. Hush, a movie premiere. Hush is Help Us Say Help. It's an 80-minute documentary about the origins of generational trauma and access to mental health resources within Black community. Woo! That was a word.
It was.
What we don't say is what hurts the most is the tagline, all right?
Now,
so
who is that?
That is tonight.
Is that what the one was?
That's in San Marcos.
Tony Diamond.
Tonight. So please, that was written, directed, produced by Antoine Lindsay. Hopefully you guys are out there celebrating with them.
Yes.
Right now. Operation Save Our Sons Black Tie Gala. Operation Save Our Sons 10th Anniversary Gala. Mission still possible. Please go out there and recognize and raise funds to ensure the next generation of teens become successful, productive men. This is tomorrow, 6 to 11. So, you can pick in there, come by the Ritz, go back and finish it out there. There are ticketed prices. Also, please make sure you are helping EWU celebrate their inauguration, right? This is finally EWU. They got a president and CEO, a nice young man. He's doing his induction, I believe, tomorrow morning. And they're going to have the inauguration concert featuring Babyface. So, I would prefer you come to the Ritz, obviously, but you can kind of peek over there for a little bit because that starts at 7 to 10 p.m. So you can go to the Ritz in the middle of the day.
Babyface look like he's growing up a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
Babyface can sing any song that he's ever wrote, and that's why we all love those concerts because it is a plethora of music. And we mentioned it last time, the 21st annual Green Coast Spring Soul Food and Music Festival is coming on the 5th. So please check that out, 12 to 7 p.m. at Vera Francis Hall Park. Before we go too far down, Porch Fest is definitely happening this week. Porch Fest, if you guys know, Porch Fest happens out in Springfield where there's live music and local artists. So please go check that out. Fortunate Youth, the band, will be at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. Bonnie Raitt will be at the St. Augustine Amphitheater on the 12th. And Paramore will be at the amphitheater on the 16th. Also, just because this is WCGL, Kirk Franklin and Maverick City Music will be at the arena on November 17th. So please make sure you get your tickets. The fair is in town. So as you're driving by the stadium, it's probably not traffic for the Jaguars. It's the fair in town until the 13th. So only 2 weeks. Normally it's like a whole month. So please, if you're trying to go to the fair, get it together. Remember, the Mega Pass is now on sale for $25. It includes admission and a limited mechanical ride armband, right? That sale ends on, please don't wait. I think that sale just ended. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Apparently, Rick Ross was here tonight. So, what's up? Our fellow Florida brother.
Y'all didn't catch my Rick Ross.
Also tonight, Untold Stories is happening at the Florida Theater. Please, if you are not within the sound of my voice, I hope you're on your way to go celebrate Dr. Myra, Love Reigns, and Elena Olander. There's some other people there too, but I don't really know them.
No. Shout out to Love Reigns, though. We love you, love. Always.
I'm sorry. Tom Pastor and Matthew Abercrombie and Krishna Akshnath. Sorry about that. Also, on tomorrow up in Jekyll Island, the Shrimp and Grits Festival is happening, right? That's from 4 to That's from 4 on Friday to 4 on Sunday. It's one of the best festivals in the Southeast. If you got an opportunity, go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're talking about, we went up north a little bit, so a little further south is down in St. Augustine. Artist Erin Kendrick's open reception for her new series, The Hotel Men. She's been working a lot with some of the schools down in St. Augustine. So please, if you are down in St. Johns County, go to the Crisp Eller Art Museum tomorrow from 5 to 8. And you can go at 5 and then cut it short and then come up to go visit and see DJ Will at Putting on the Ritz.
Definitely.
With the host, Rance Adam.
And
what you got coming up, baby?
Hey, listen, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Jacksonville screening put on by Black Films Matter will be next Thursday and Friday. Next Thursday, it will be on Beachwood at 4535 Southside Boulevard. Tickets are on Eventbrite, so definitely go out and support there. And that Friday, there's also a screening, and after that, it is the Afro Feats party right after that. So viewers definitely Afro Fete.
Yeah.
Afro Fete. This is the after party.
Yeah, it's the after.
And I think the way he's setting it up, he's going to try to represent all of the tribes that are represented in Wakanda. Ooh. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But hey, if y'all are trying to come out there dressed in all white, you got to hit up your African gentleman by tomorrow.
There we go.
If you are trying to get your outfits
you have the moment. Let us break to commercial, and then you can have your whole moment.
Yes.
This has been the Impact Radio Show, guys. Thank you so much. Hey. Speaking truth to power.
Hey. It is Reverend J Frederick, your African gentleman, is back with your impactful moment. But before we dive in, I got one more thing I wanted to mention. Mm-hmm. Please represent for the senior citizens out there live jazz music and Checkerboard Park next Saturday at 11. Putting on by Miss Honey Rose, Miss Eastside herself. Please come out, and they're giving away prizes. They are raffling off tickets. So it is going to be a fun time of live jazz music and prizes for the seniors out there on the out east. We say the east side, I'm sorry, out east.
At Checkerboard
Park. Hey, we are getting ready to dive into your impactful moment. That is brought to you by your African gentlemen and kingdom builders. I had a question this past Sunday. Well, I did. When we were over there doing Kingdom Builders at New Life, my question was, is the Lord your shepherd? And like I even said then, whenever you get a chance to minister from a very familiar verse, people can almost say it with you. You really got to think about it.
But you really did screw us up because you went from the New Living Translation.
I did.
Everybody was trying to do the King James
in their head so bad. I'm reading the New Living Translation and about to say the King James while I'm reading the NLT. But I try to make it readable. But the fun part about David's Psalm is literally written right after a time where Saul went through a traumatic time. He disobeyed the Lord, and the Spirit of the Lord was taken away from him. David was newly anointed, coming out of Jesse's house by Samuel. Mind you, when Samuel came to Jesse's house looking for somebody to anoint as the next king, the first thing he said to Samuel was, "How long will you mourn for Saul? Like you've been on the pity party for a little bit. I'm gonna need you to get it together." But In Samuel's defense, he did tell them, if y'all get a king, he's going to enslave you. He's going to buy your lands. He's going to take your daughters. He's going to do everything pretty much what Saul did. And when they got their king, they got what they paid for. So Samuel gets to Jesse's house. He's bringing in all the brothers, one bigger than the others.
Right.
All bigger than the others. And he's looking at them. And he's asking God at this point, is there not any of these that you will anoint king? Mm-hmm. Mind you, they all look like Saul. He was about to go right back down the same path, because the only reason why they picked Saul was because he was tall and light-skinned. Read the book. It's in there. Only reason why they picked him is because he was tall.
Pick the man because he's tall and
light-skinned. It literally says that he was heavy. He was head and shoulders over everybody in Israel. Mm. He was a Benjamite, and he was light-skinned. Fair-skinned is what the King James says. Okay. But he was tall and light-skinned. That's literally why he got picked. Mm-hmm. Here they come, and they find this runt of David. Not knowing that he was anointed king, Saul brings him in and asks him to play a song, because when you don't have the Lord as your shepherd, right, your mind can wander. Yes. When you don't have the Lord as your shepherd, you start hearing all of the other voices, and we know what they said in John 10, mm-hmm, that the sheep hears the shepherd's voice. My sheep know my voice. So my question was, is the Lord your shepherd? The Lord was no longer Saul's shepherd. Right. So he could no longer hear the voice. So David's exclamation is, the Lord is my shepherd. Mm-hmm. I shall not want. And the reason why David didn't want was because the Lord was his shepherd.
So you mean like David didn't get up and be like, you know what, I'm my own man. Ain't nobody ever helped me.
No, you do not want to be the shepherd of your own heart. There's a such thing as too much esteem.
What? Well, okay. Well, like, what about like getting money?
You don't want money to be the shepherd of your heart, because when is enough? Like, you get rich and then what?
But like shepherds, they smell like sheep. Like, why would I want? I don't know.
If I had a shepherd that didn't smell like sheep, okay, I would ask him, is he really a shepherd? If I get a mechanic with smooth hands, asking if he's a mechanic.
Okay, you got a point there. So
if the cook ain't got no seasoning on her fingernails, she ain't putting no love.
You gotta have the flab.
But if she ain't sweating, y'all don't know that extra seasoning ain't ours. But you want your shepherd to smell like the sheep, because that means he's been in the stable with the sheep. And Christ said, I love my sheep so much that I lay my life down for my sheep. So when he is saying, I will lay my life down for the sheep, he said the hired hand will run off. So when the wolf is coming and the bears is making noise, all those people who perpetrate as your shepherd, they don't love you that much. So when you're being unlovely and when you're going through a thing, they're hired hands. Jesus said, I am the gate. The only way you're going to come into the kingdom is through me. I am the good shepherd. The only way that you're going to be led is I am the one leading, because anybody who jumps the fence is a thief. Yeah. So they have to go through the sneaky links, thieves, because they're only going to shepherd your heart to their desires. Money is only going to take you as much as the resources can take you. A lot of us,
almost payday.
It's almost payday. And you know that's probably when we are the most devilish, because now opportunities opened up. Mm-hmm. Man, you let the right person in the church win that $1.5 billion. We're going to find out how saved they are, because that money is going to sit on the shepherd's throne. And it's going to guide their heart to more, and more is never going to be enough. So when the Lord is your shepherd, when you find yourselves in the valley of the shadow of death, you're not fearing evil, because not only are you with the shepherd that is going to protect you, but he is able also to provide. That's why he says, in the midst of my enemy, he prepared the table. Because even though the enemy is surrounding us, we still going to eat. We still gonna eat, even though the enemies are surrounding us. We're not just out here surviving, but we are thriving because the Lord is our shepherd. And I know it's times when we've been walking with the Lord, and we're like, but hey, Reverend, I felt like I had some want. Mm-hmm. Ask yourselves, during that entire walk through the valley, because you know how shadows are, they get distorted. Was the Lord your shepherd that entire time, or was it the fleeting response? So my question is the Lord your shepherd? And the answer should be yes. Let the Lord be your shepherd. This has been your impact moment, brought to you by your African gentlemen and kingdom builders.
So much gratitude to you all for listening, to our writers and producers. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, the Florida Star, our partners, the Ritz Theater and Museum, African Lady, African Gentleman, Kingdom Builders, the Purpose Resuscitator, Hollywood Productions, the Thrifter, and thank you once again to you for listening. My name is Vanessa Davis. You can find me at do_and_talk. We'll see you guys next week. Now back to your regularly scheduled gospel music.
Hey, turn it up.
Peace. Hey, 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 hey.
Hit him with some McCurry. He got Christian Afro beats. Ugh. That was fun.